3 of Season 2. Today, all my TNT fans, oh wait, you know what, I'm not using a voice changer. I'm actually doing this as well. Oh wait, that's right. They're still the same cards, because it hasn't been 24 hours. Oh, let's get this series started.
With respect to the broadcast of January 31st, those anonymous phone calls related that a struggle occurred, that people saw a struggle occur within that van at the Arrowhead Mall, correct?
Yes, sir.
That is absolute total fabrication.
That was fake news, no doubt about that.
That means that the media is being used by the police.
They pushed the driver into the back of the van and shot him in the head.
Silent witness reenactment was false from the evidence, just to try to stimulate conversation to make them think that they might get caught.
The laptop was very close to the van and was over the highway speed. We were leaking information to the press that wasn't entirely correct, trying to, I guess I could use the word tickle the wire, but it worked.
Did you see it?
For one time, we had Raymond and Ray on the phone talking to each other. Did you hear this story on TV tonight? That's not how we did it. It didn't happen that way. So it worked. And it helped prove that these guys were in on it.
No, it could have been someone else. You never know nowadays. Found the block system. This is gonna be fun. We're only doing not 20 races. We are doing 20 races in this video, so that's gonna be a while. I mean, it's 8 plus 8. It's 4 plus 4 is 8. If we do another 4, it's 6, makes it 12. Do another flash.
She told someone else who told the Mesa, Arizona police.
It gave us the names and the information we needed to start to get a focus on the crime.
During mid-November 1994 through December 1994, did you know an individual named James Reed?
Yes, I did.
How did you know?
He lived with me as my boyfriend.
You ever been to Tim Ray's house?
Yes, I have.
Was there a time sometime in the beginning of December 1994 that you used to rock?
Yes.
You, I think during a conversation with Mr. Wayne commented on the nasty wasn't there.
Yes. There was a lot of high-dollar items in the garage, and he made a statement that there was a lot of money tied up in the items that were in the garage. He said I would be surprised how much money was tied up in the garage.
You said you saw all of this high-dollar stuff. During that time frame, was your memory or your ability to perceive affected by anything?
Everything that was coming. Remember that time she knew I was in here? I don't even know how. Abigail? You did not hear me. Remember what happened last time?
Oh, the dog?
Yeah. You remember?
She was down the road the other day.
And how did she know I was here?
She could smell you.
But I don't know.
She practically drugged
I don't have drugs.
from down there where Elise
Did you ever discuss your drug usage and how it would affect you with the
Elise lives
police?
because she can smell you.
Or she could also heard me.
Well, she smelt it. They have a very strong, she has a very strong nose.
And a berry. Their ears are also really good.
That too. But she's got a nose on her. She could smell you before she ever got to the house.
Yes, sir.
In the right area.
His residence on his motorcycle.
Top 5 finish.
Drug Harry all the way from Wisconsin.
Wow. I guess I need to cover up my scent.
Smell your hind.
Wait, but if I cover up my scent,
That stays in there forever.
are you sure about that? Maybe I have to stay in a safety suit.
It can stay on the surface for a bit.
But if I was wearing a suit, let's say a suit with a mask on top.
She would definitely make a very good police dog.
With TV Early Pay, you get your paycheck automatically deposited up to 2 business days early for free.
We're one of those Jurassic World Reaper suits.
That's how TV makes payday unexpectedly human.
This is gonna be a long video. I think the next video we're doing 30 races. Racetrack means told you we're gonna make them longer. But I did that and then I bring them and finally catch up back to the pack. Yep, it's a brick out. But no.
It's harder for a dog to attack you after it's raining. Rain walking through.
No, they can't smell me when there's rain. But mud puddles. But puddles where my footprints will be. Wait, but it's my footprints will be washed by the rain. That's how.
Bloodhound. You can attack you up to it.
I mean, it'd be following me as I get chased by the dog. It'd be stalking me for 2 weeks.
Attack you.
Track. I don't think.
They will drive themselves into the ground.
It takes a lot of planning to pull off an armored car heist.
We wish that dog was never born. Or made it.
Just after Thanksgiving in 1994,
Until they find me.
that one netted more than half.
Ah, that's not gonna work. I moved to all different states. They never find me again.
And do you think the killers would spend as
Right?
much time and effort
That's all you have to do. Move to a different state.
as they did how to pull it off?
Get in the car.
Not so in this case.
But bad idea. Like, they can still follow you.
We're just a little fast and loose
Take-
with how they spend their money. And where they
Imagine we see a dog going 200 miles per hour. Impossible. I think.
What do you work for? Civilian Police Department. The 16th of February, 1995, did you have an occasion to be at the residence Timothy Ring in Glendale? Yes, sir. It was my responsibility to handle, tag, evidence.
On the wiretap, they talked about the duffel bag
You just said that so many times.
They will.
Do they have to repeat it that so many times? That's a lot of money. That's more than probably. That's not more than Mr. Beast makes.
The ill-gotten gains from this armored car robbery, but instead money he made working for the FBI on the side.
Caution is out.
Michael Vick. Was Mr. Ring
I thought I was gonna say Michael Vick.
Yes, sir.
His name is Michael.
How much money did you ever pay Mr. Ring in total loans expended for Mr. Ring $458? $458. Yes, sir. You got all accounted for in his file. Yes, sir.
He did contend that that money came from his work on behalf of the FBI. And another point, he said it was money that came from a stripper. One of the downsides for Tim in his defense was that that story kind of kept changing.
They made that sort of fatal mistake. Start flashing around lots of cash, talking it up, and buying yourselves all kinds of new fancy toys.
I like toys.
Of 1994, did you come
Give me some more NASCAR diecasts.
Timothy Ring, James Green? Yes.
When I'm gonna do that? Starting this month, I'm buying the whole NASCAR diecast. Bad idea. We already broke our money.
And a motorcycle. We saw where they were spending money. When we went to the dealers where these items had been purchased and tracked cash.
I already have the lead.
Looking at a new car.
Now the 19th pushing you. Keep your eye.
Mongo SSEI. I'd asked Mr. Ring how do we intend to take care of this purchase, and told me don't worry about it, I'll pay cash. You want to bring suspicion upon yourself. These guys did just that. We are conducting a surveillance of Mrs. Ferguson home about February 7th.
We're crossing that.
Yes, sir. Could you please tell us about the surveillance you did that day? Approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon, he left his residence and proceeded to, I believe, it's Deer Valley Airport on his motorcycle. Shortly after that, 2 females and a green Mustang arrived. What did they do?
They proceeded to put together, for lack of a better term, a photo shoot.
You recognize that?
Yes.
What is it?
We're at Deer Valley Airport taking pictures.
Can you tell us who's in that photograph?
Angie, Bill Ferguson, Tim Ring, and myself.
You recognize that exhibit?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's a photo shoot.
Do you know a person by the name of Timothy Ring?
Yes, I do.
Is he in that photograph?
Yes, he is.
Who's in that photograph?
Yes, I am.
Where are you?
On the back of the motorcycle.
Angie was surprised that that wasn't she got. Is that right? I didn't know you did this. Did what? Everything? No, there wasn't much. Right? You would give up for each other? Yeah. Well,
Look at the heading of the song stand. What is it?
It's a heart-shaped diamond penguin.
Where'd you get it?
Bill Ferguson.
Did you ever see that box?
Yes, I do.
What is in that box?
A heart-shaped pendant. Diamond.
Who gave it to you?
Bill Ferguson.
Have you seen that box before?
Yes, I have.
What's in it?
A gold necklace and gold bracelet.
Who gave it to you?
Tim Ring.
I think it's fairly clear that Mr. Ring's representation on that first trial left something to be desired.
With respect to Mr. Ferguson, when you knew him at Tiffany's, was he a high roller?
No.
Now, let's jump back to November, December of 94. Mr. Ferguson is coming in now at least once a week, maybe twice a week, correct?
Correct.
Are his spending habits still the same?
No.
What type of money is he spending?
your spot. Your spot for community. I love you guys. Your spot for connections. That's a good point. Your spot for neighbors and news. For flavors and views. Your spot for friends. For fans. We have you covered 24/7. This is your spot. When you're most of it, this is your spot. The spot. Tampa Bay 66. This is your spot.
This is our call to inaction, to answer the call of the recliner.
Huh? That doesn't make sense.
It's the Lazy Boy 4th of July sale.
4th of July's over.
Plus special financing available. We'll take
It's
a
not
look.
July 4th anymore. You can cancel it.
Going on now. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy. At Florida Blue, we're constantly solving to make healthcare better for the people of Florida. And you might even know how we're solving with health solutions that make healthcare more affordable and easier to access. Creating low-cost plans.
Goodbye, Chase.
Medical centers that connect you to wellness exams and sick visits with low-time copays. And working with healthcare systems to lower costs on your behalf. See health solutions that are making healthcare more affordable. Florida Blue, your health solutions partner.
Furniture's 4th of July mattress sale is here. Get the rest you deserve with hundreds of
What am I gonna block first?
with the lowest monthly payments yet.
He blocks. He double blocks. But they don't get there in time.
Are you done yet?
It's gonna take a lot longer than I thought.
You son of a God.
Maybe the homeowner needs to call the pros. Just call Sunrise. Taking the irritation out of your irrigation. Sunrise Irrigation.
Most people believe their home is the biggest asset. And I do agree, it is a big asset. But protecting your family is your biggest asset.
Yeah.
When I protect windows and doors, my entire staff agrees with me. Isn't that right, Tim?
I'm so sorry. And
Our time belongs to us. We can't hope for safety. It's our job to deliver it.
Weeknights at 9 on the spot. Tampa Bay 66.
So this is no longer the Ion channel, huh?
No, it makes
The case against Tim Ring seems
this is
over.
the
The prosecution has
what channel now?
wiretaps.
Buzz.
All the money he blew after the robbery. And of course, Ring was a skilled murderer.
Weird how they keep on changing their putting channels on different numbers.
And the case is going so well for the state that the defense decides to do something risky, something that's rarely done. They called Tim Ring to the stand to answer to these files.
I'm trying to get reality.
In this case, Judge, there has been an absolute lack of evidence presented by the state with respect to any agreement to commit first-degree murder. And the state has played tapes of conversations that were intercepted on the wire. That's the basis of their case. But it is a stretch, Judge, at this point, to infer a conspiracy to commit murder.
What was compelling about this story is that there's so much information on both sides of that argument, for the guilt or innocence side of it. It wasn't a slam dunk.
Do you know whether or not the Office of the Maricopa County Medical Examiner performed the autopsy on the remains of John McGosh?
Yes, sir. My office did conduct an examination.
Every shred, iota of scientific, ballistic, and forensic evidence had to be analyzed. And I'm not sure every shred was.
The information included the tip possibly represents the drastic cornerstone of invasion of the scene.
Stickling was another word for gunshot lesson. The state's theory presented at trial was that John McGosh was shot from about 40 to 50 yards. If that's the case, and the bullet came from 40 to 50 yards away, the you would find no stippling or gunshot residue anywhere on the victim. The autopsy indicated that there was possible stippling. It's right on the autopsy. Well, as far as I know, there's no legal definition of possible stippling. It's either stippling or it's not stippling. If that is gunshot residue there, instead of 40 yards away, maybe no more than like 5 or 6 feet. The forensics and ballistics of the gunshot are the evidence. It seemed to me that the police and prosecution were not interested in what was in their own autopsy. There's an exit wound. The bullet came out, Mr. McGosh is right out. Yet there's no bullet in the van. There's no blood spatter in the van. If a bullet comes out your right eye, my glasses should have blood spatter. I've seen John McGosh's glasses. They don't.
There are some things that could have been done differently. The big one, of course, is just testing some evidence. And it wasn't like that evidence was just discovered. It was sitting there the whole time. And that evidence tells a different story. The most important part that's missing is who actually pulled the trigger.
Do you often test fire weapons?
Yes, sir.
Is this the same firearm we had switched the barrel? This is the one with the foreign films across it? That one?
The state brought in the .22 rifle barrel with a silencer, and the silencer implied, well, sure, if you're going to shoot somebody in the middle of the day in a parking lot, you don't want it to be heard. None of that was necessary if that shot came from a few feet away. The state never proved what the murder weapon was.
At whose request did you make this test?
Detective Clayton's and Mr. Fence's.
Okay. When they requested it, did they request that you go out to the Arrowhead Mall or go outside and test it and register the decibels?
No, sir. They just requested to determine if it would reduce the sound.
Did you check it or see if it would fit on any other type of watch?
No, sir.
I'm nothing else, Judge. Thank you.
I don't think Mr. McGosh was shot as he sat in the van from 40 yards away. I cannot say who fired the fatal shot.
Different call, different.
James Crane, just so you know.
I did go to the trial for one day. When he took the stand, I wanted to be able to at least see what he looked like in person.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you about to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Because you see it better there.
I told myself, if it turns out that anything this guy is saying is true, it'll be obvious in his eyes.
Rain was pretty cool and collected, at least on the outside. You know, down on the inside, he's probably stirred up.
You guys see the money in that bag?
If I remember correctly, your son was found in the knapsack in the duffel bag, so the answer would be I had seen that money at one point. If you're asking if I had seen that green duffel bag filled with money, the answer is no.
Mr. Ray, that money total is the amount of money that you periodically took out of that knapsack and that duffel bag and spent along with you and Jim Green, isn't it?
No, that wouldn't be true either.
Tim's position all along has been that that money that he was found with came from law enforcement. That was money that he was paid to go to Mexico and commit extrajudicial kidnappings on behalf of the United States government to bring criminals back into the United States.
Did anybody from the FBI during these meetings, did they ever say, hey, we can't do this, or you're not going to do it, don't do it? Did anyone ever say that to you?
We never said don't do it, we just said we have to do it in such a way that our involvement can't be known.
Can you tell us how you were generally paid by the FBI?
It wasn't general, it was specific, and it was the same every time, and the way it was cash.
How many times did you travel to Mexico at the behest of the FBI?
And I had a total of 6 trips.
Were you compensated in any way for making those trips?
The 3 individuals that I actually apprehended and brought back arranged for the pickup in the United States of a total of $105,000.
They used that relationship with Tim to lure him into the FBI office and arrested him in the lobby. So just invite him, hey, come on down, Tim, and surprise, here are handcuffs.
When did you first get approached by Agent Fain with respect to the Wells Fargo armed robbery concept?
There were initial discussions there after the robbery. When Agent Fain and I started at the very beginning, we made an agreement we can't trust.
Look at the manners of Mr. Revenge.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Welcome.
The clerk will read and record the verdict.
3 points by 4 points. 12 out the
Prepare
second
for
one.
hurricane season with the ABC Action
1,
News
2,
Weather Team.
35.
Hurricanes can cause damage inland just as much as they can damage coastal areas. From flooding to high winds, damage can impact you anywhere. That's why it's so important to stay informed and listen to evacuation orders. Experience the universal difference. Universal Roof and Contracting.
There's only 3 here. Oh wait, why am I getting 7 cards twice?
Never ever stop reaching for what makes you feel whole. Advent Health. Feel whole.
A fifth third better means we give 166.7%. Who's a good boy, Parson?
I am good boy.
That's right. And why?
Because I bank a fifth third better.
Wait, what?
5/3 equals 166.7%, so they put 166.7% into everything they do.
What is happening?
I'll tell you what's happening. Free checking, no hidden fees, and identity theft protection. Now, let's get rid of cat fleas.
Oh, that's right, because dogs don't like cats. Most dogs don't like cats.
I was hit by a careless driver, and attorney Dan Newman got me $600,000.
As one of the largest personal injury law firms in the United States, my team and I remain committed more than ever to win big on your case. Involved in a car accident? Let's get started. Call me at 813-888-8000.
Here's to taking a break. The upside of downtime. Here's to celebrating the sunshine. At Leaders, we know why we choose to call Florida home. If you want furniture built for outdoor Florida living, custom choices to love, quality that's easy to care for, and prices that make it easy to own. So here's to you, the break takers and the celebration makers. Here's to Florida living with Leaders Furniture.
The Wednesday July 4th mattress sale ends Monday. Double up on comfort with this special illness buy. Get this therapeutic mattress, any size, and get another same size or smaller free. Buy a king, get another king free. Buy a queen, get another queen free. For a king, and the second one's free. So if you need a queen mattress, buy one just $8.95 and get a second queen free. Plus other great mattress buys still alive. Now through Monday at Wednesday Go.
Change your choice. Nothing but clear area.
The trial known as Arizona versus Timothy Ring is almost over. The prosecution has put on a compelling case. 3 men, all with ties to law enforcement, rob an armored car in broad daylight in the parking lot of a shopping mall with the holiday season in full swing. They kill the driver, John McGosh. But Ring says he's innocent, that he's been framed. This despite the fact that his co-conspirators have confessed. There's just one last step, though, before the jury gets the case.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time now set for the arguments. So go ahead, Mr. President. Much of the evidence in this case comes from the defendant's own mouth and is in his own words. It comes from the other testimonies, exhibits, photographs, and the other credible evidence that was produced here in court. and proves defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
All right, jury lawyers, Mr. Ring, the president, go ahead, Mr. Clark.
From the standpoint of the state, they have been emphasizing continually throughout this trial this fluff versus the facts. Number one, Mr. Ring doesn't have a burden in this case that they do. They have to prove to you beyond a reasonable doubt, using these facts, the facts that they have presented in their own case, and put them together and say, look, these are the elements of the case. This is how it happened. This is why he is guilty of those charges that we brought to bear. You just can't get up here and act with disdain when you don't like something and say, no, he's guilty.
You can always second guess defense attorneys at trial. In hindsight, there were a lot of things that probably should have been developed. And Greg was under a lot of pressure. I mean, he was getting death threats. It was a difficult case for him to put together.
Thank you.
I feel like I wanna.
Has the jury reached a verdict? All right, the clerk will read and record the verdict.
I wanna buy cards
We, the
before I end
jury,
this
duly
video because
empaneled
I'm
and
not.
sworn in the above entitled action,
I'm
upon our
just.
oaths, do find the defendant guilty of count 1, murder in the first degree. As to the verdict of guilty, we further find the verdict based upon the following.
He was guilty. I actually, was glad about that.
Is this your two verdicts, so say you won and all?
Guys, for watching this video because I'm
Mr. Ring would not be eligible for the death penalty
really
unless
hurting.
he was the person who